I hope you guys like stick figures.
Yeah, same here. I might just draw the stick.
This is the stick figure challenge.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. Hey guys, happy Taco Tuesday, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Tori. Welcome to my channel. So a few days ago, I had the opportunity to go see my grandma. She is fine and dandy. Also, hi grandma, I'm so glad you're watching. But when I was at my grandma's house, she actually had seen my Samson and Delilah video. In that video, I had briefly mentioned that I had originally read the story of Samson and Delilah in a Bible I called the Comic Book Bible. So my grandma actually still had the comic book Bible at her house, and she brought it out and she let me take it home to use for this video. So on my Instagram at My God Moments, I showed you guys a few pages of the inside, and as you could see, it's super colorful. The pages are extremely vibrant, and yes, it is the entire Bible. So as I was going through all the pages, I was thinking it'd be so cool and fun to recreate the pictures from the Bible. And so I thought, okay, but let's take it a step further and make it a challenge. So the other day on social media, I asked some of you what your favorite stories in the Bible were, and I have the top 3 responses in my head, and I decided that we are going to be recreating those stories from the comic book Bible today. So before I get ahead of myself, let me introduce to you the 2 people who I love dearly who will be joining me in this challenge. Okay guys, so today I have with me my lovely sister Rachel and my dad, who we'll refer to as Dad.
Hey, what's up?
Okay. So I picked these opponents for today because my sister is hilarious. She's very artistic. She actually knows how to draw. And my dad, back in his middle school days, actually used to make his own comic books. Actually, this Bible is yours.
That's right. That's my Bible.
Yeah, it says, "To Michael with love." From your mom. Aww. What does this say? 81?
1981.
1981.
I was 6 years old. Oh wait, I just gave away my age. Cut.
So this Bible is definitely very important in our family. But okay, without further ado, let me introduce to you guys the challenge. We will have 4 minutes total to recreate our own summary story comic book panel of the 3 Bible stories we're going to be covering with color and excitement, and then we are going to present our comic book creations to the camera.
Wow.
And you guys, yes, you, will be deciding who the winners are of each story in the comments down below. What the? Were you pointing to me or her?
Rachel.
No.
She won already.
Well. All right, comic book Bible challenge in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness. Smells like my childhood.
All right, guys, so for the first story, we will be doing Adam and Eve. You have 4 minutes starting now.
You take your paper and you fold it into 4 sections like this, boys and girls.
I'm gonna do some texture, mix the markers with the colored pencils for some diversity.
This is gonna be good. I can't help but do masterpieces.
Squeak! We'll make Adam taller. Why? Because why not?
This is gonna be like kind of like Bob Ross. Well, in the sense of it's gonna be very suggestive. Like it's just gonna be art, like art.
It's just art.
Like you may not be able to understand it.
But like it's there.
This
like
is fine art.
There's a deep meaning. Like the concept is there. Time's up. Looks so nice.
If this isn't Adam and Eve, I don't know what it is.
So in my comic, we have Eve in the lovely Garden of Eden, clearly. She says, "Ooh, wow, nice tree." And then the snake finds her and he's like, "Hey, you should eat that." And then she's like, "You sure?" Because, you know, God obviously told them not to. And she's like, "Oh, well, okay, like, I'm sure it's fine." And then she eats it and she's like, "Oh, wait, God said no. Oof." And then the world is now in a state of chaos since then. And that is the story of Adam and Eve. Oh,
awesome.
Geez. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Rach, go.
Here is Eve, not Adam. This is Adam. Yes. Okay. So basically
squiggle, he tells Eve to take this apple or magical fruit from this tree, clearly. And then she's like, okay. And then, Tahiti kind of thing. So then, end of story. They get kicked out.
Wow, that was so good.
You nailed it.
Dad, your turn.
Okay. In the beginning, there was just a bunch of dirt, and God made Adam out of dirt. So he's just dirt man.
Okay.
Then it's Adam by himself trying to grab some grapes because he's master of the Garden of Eden. But he can't reach the grapes. So God said, I need to give him a helper. So then he created Eve. And she's actually taller than him. I should have drew some heels in there. She's taller than him. And she can reach the grapes. And Adam's in awe. The end.
So guys, that was round 1, and I think all of us are really hard contenders here, and so we're gonna go on to round 2.
Round 2. Ding, ding, ding.
Woo! All right, so the next story is the story of Esther, one of my personal favorites.
I saw the movie.
So here we have some reference. This is what she looks like, if we can try recreating that.
Oh, boy.
All right, and we have 4 minutes. On your marks, get set, go.
Okay.
We'll
I don't know. I don't know a lot about the story.
Okay.
I know the end. Some stories you got to start with the end, and then I'm gonna work backwards from there.
How do you spell her name? S.
It's all about the hair.
Says the one who doesn't have any.
Oh my gosh, this is not nearly enough time. We have 41 seconds.
Oh my goodness, I'm still on the hair. The story of Esther.
All right, guys, so what you are seeing on the screen right now, first panel. So the king is like, hey, I need a new wife. Go find me one. And the court official's like, okay, dope. So Esther ends up getting chosen, as we all know. And so meanwhile, while Esther's like being chosen to be the new queen, she's like, I'm sad because my people are hurting. The Israelites are hurting. God, why does the king want me? And she's talking to God. And so God's like, hey, Esther, you gotta go. So in this next panel, Esther's telling the king, let my people be free. Also, Haman is evil, because plot twist, Haman is evil. And then the king is like, okay, my queen. And that's Esther.
Oh, did I get confused with Ruth?
Oh no.
I did the story of Ruth.
Oh my god.
It's funny because I was listening to Victoria's story going, that is not the story.
I was thinking,
But
totally
really,
did
it's
this
me.
before.
I should have said that too.
All right, Rachel, take it away.
Oi, okay. So we have average girl Esther here. She's cool.
Did
She's
you write
quirky.
Easter?
She's fun. Yeah, I didn't know how to spell her name.
Okay, sorry, keep going.
Okay, and then we have Mr. Cool Dude, who I thought like Esther. I guess not. He wanted a wife, so you know, cool dude. And I'm not exactly sure what happened, but she meets this girl, and she basically tells her, "You're beautiful," you know. And then they get married.
Good job.
Wait, Esther and the guy?
No, she tells this girl. Clearly.
Esther and the girl get what?
No. Oh wait, that seems very confusing.
No,
No.
Who is Esther marrying?
Cool dude and average girl Esther gets
Yeah.
married, but all I remember, because I didn't know what else to draw, was this girl, it was Esther telling this girl that she's beautiful. Instead of like the cell thing, I don't know. I saw the movie, so.
Beautiful. All right, Dad, you're up with
Okay.
Ruth.
This is the story of Esther, a.k.a. Ruth. And in the beginning, it was Mother's Day. And Ruth told her mom, I'm going to stay with you no matter what. And so then Ruth goes out and picks a bunch of corn and grain.
Oh my god.
And then the dude thought she was fine. And so then they told her, you want to get with him, go in his bed. So the third panel is him with his teddy bear. The brown's supposed to be his teddy bear. And that's Ruth in his bed. And he's like, what the? And then they get married.
Why does he look jank?
Yeah, that's really how it happened,
That's
people.
really... Okay, guys, so the final story, which I got an alarming response from everybody, is the classic story of the prodigal son. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Reference?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, ready? 4 minutes in 3, 2, 1, go. I have to stand up instead of sit down, otherwise I can't do this properly.
Oh my gosh, is that a cowboy?
Stop looking! This is a serious one. That's why we're
Yeah,
so quiet.
we're all quiet because it's serious.
Oh my gosh, looks like they're bleeding.
No. Oh my gosh, these tears are bigger than the actual person.
No, I can't lose my crown.
All right, guys, that's it.
All right, we good. I am nailed it.
Nobody just saw
I
me
am
cheat.
nailed it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my comic, we have Father, give me my inheritance early, please. And all of them have hats because they're farmers, they're cowboys, and that one guy has like hay in his mouth. And anyway,
Nice.
so the dad is like, okay. And so 5 years later in the city, that son who used to be a farmer is all like, yeah, party! And he's having like a great time. And then we come up, and 10 years later, the guy who was partying is like, I am so lost. I ran out of money. Should I go home? And he's really nervous because he's like, I don't know if like they're going to forgive me. And then the father and the brother are still back, the cowboys, and they're like, oh my gosh, our son is there. Welcome home. We missed you. And it's a story of forgiveness and that no matter how far we leave God, he will always take us back.
Awesome.
So that is
You nailed it.
Prodigal Son.
You got
I
it.
knew this story, I just didn't know what it was called. Oh,
Explain.
forgive me, God. All right. So all I know from the movie is that there was a godly child,
Okay.
a sinner boy, and a party. The
Nice.
sheep I saw in the Bible, the comic Bible. So I decided to add him in.
I like him. He
um,
looks fluffy.
So that's
He
looks
looks
like
flat.
Looks like a hot dog.
He looks like, hey, are you
Like,
judging
he's
my
in a
sheep?
bun?
Are you judging the famous
He
sheep?
looks like he's in a bun. So, fantastic. So what's the moral of the story from your comic?
Sheeps like to go at parties.
Sheeps like to party.
Okay.
Correct. All right. Okay, Dad. You're
Oh,
up.
this is the prodigal son, dude. Look at this. These two guys grew up on the farm. That thing is the farm back there. And then one of them decided to take off and go party. So here he is partying with the girls, and he grew a mohawk, purple mohawk.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, yeah, what's up? And then he lost and spent all his money. So here he is, the mohawk's not looking so good, and he's eating pig pods with the pigs. And he decides, this food around here sucks. I'm going back home. So he goes home, and his father's super happy to see him, puts some steaks on the barbecue, loves him, but his brother's in the background, and he's still mad. He's still, what do they call it? Tickled? No. Triggered. Triggered. His brother's just triggered
Tickled with envy.
that his brother's back wearing the robe having Outback. Well, what's up with that? The
What's
end.
up with that? In the comments down below, you guys will be the judge on who won this challenge. This was so much fun. If you do it yourselves, definitely let me know as well. So if you want to see more content, I post every Taco Tuesday, so make sure to subscribe. If you want to see more of her, she doesn't really have anything other than Instagram, but that's private.
Good luck
If you
with
want
that.
to see more of him, my dad actually has his own YouTube channel, and I will link that in the description box below.
Yeah.
He has been trying to read the Bible in a whole year. It's a whole podcast. It's dramatized. It's easy to read version so you can understand it. We do the voices, the actions. It is so much fun. And so if you guys are interested in that, definitely go check his channel out.
Really cool.
Yeah.
And also, if you guys want to see more behind the scenes work, follow me on Instagram at MyGodMoments. Also follow me there for more Jesus in your feed. I have had so much fun. What do you guys think? Did you guys have fun on the channel?
It was
It was
awesome.
a lot of fun, a lot
and I
of
was getting
fun.
better. I was getting,
Wish I knew
everyone's
the name of
artwork
the
got
last
better.
one.
Yeah.
And I will see you next time. Everyone want to sign off with me?
Bye.